the spike in a 2-3 split to start.
I think so.
New turn, rather.
So then, like, where do you draw the line over who can come and who
We're
can't?
seeing some of
It's
that,
got to say no
and
to
I
everyone.
think another thing we need to keep an eye on is the Astra Star investment. Where do they place it and how do they play around it?
New turn. They're going to wake up.
Smoke went up.
I know
Drone
it.
was able to clear the
Yep,
middle
here
of
we
the
go.
map for free, and they were able to work their way in through.
They're actually
now
not
they
even going to be
are not
here.
Investing in it. From a personnel perspective,
It looks
I mean,
like it.
Look at Penny, dude. He most certainly is. Allows trying to hold down market because they've
Not
taken that
biting,
away.
though.
But
Look
the
at
problem
Killjoy.
is the rest of the
Staying
team
A.
can't work their way in through garage. The hit's gonna have to go to A
Oh,
because they
Penny.
can't find any other entry.
If Allow can stay alive for even a little bit longer,
Eagle
the pressure
probs.
he creates
All
in
on
this position
Zelsus.
is
I bet you they're going to
amazing.
think that A is clear. This Killjoy is going to
Able
get.
to find him, take him down.
A
Now
kill,
they start
hopefully?
heading to the site here. Zelsus.
Got his
32.
one. Got his
Two.
two. If he plays safe right now and waits, bro.
Wow.
Yep, dude. Their brains are just bigger.
Dude, all right, go next.
Oh my god.
All right, next VO3. Next VO3. GG.
I'm ready to watch you lose.
I like the play from New
Oh,
Turn.
God.
Off the ball, send a few towards B, make them think there's a play over there, find some utility, and then you kind of hard hit A
They
site,
committed a
thinking you
lot
might
to
have
that
power in
fake.
numbers.
Like they were
The
nowhere
start
near.
here from what
I guess they
Allow
really
did in
wanted,
middle,
or they
if the rest of the team was then
thought
set
V1
up
was
to
gonna
instantly
bite.
execute,
They
that
didn't
would
expect
have been
this
awesome
one
for
dude
them,
to
but
be
Version
hanging
1
back
just
so
seems
far.
to
I think what made it
seamlessly read these mid-round
start to
plays
get
so fast.
obvious is once he got revealed and Penny was on that flank, at that point, they're not in sight. He's on a flank. It's just weird, you know? But yeah, he never moved. He never
So
moved.
long.
He never moved at all,
Some
though.
of that utility there, but it looks like this
Like they
time
couldn't even
actually
flank the
they're
guy that was
really
Dice, you know?
There's no
Like, it
reason.
took
I
them
feel like
so
there's no
long to
reason,
get
though.
through.
If you're the A player and you're a Killjoy, there's no reason to rush to the defense because what are you going to do when you get there, realistically? You're going to get there, there's going to be smoke spawn. So it doesn't really hurt
All right, so
waiting
let's see what they
a
do
little
this time.
longer.
Right?
Especially
just love the
if they're not
patience, too.
actually in.
Comfortable for the last
Wish
round.
more
They
ranked
know New Turn's gonna
ranked
buy, so
players
they'll be able to pressure a little
realize
bit more,
this shroud.
not
Yeah,
just having
they just
Hiko around
rotate
here.
instantly.
They sit behind the smoke and they're like, all right, I'm here.
Now Allow's gonna hang out. So does version 1 info deny there and say, okay,
Such good
we know
patience,
you're
too,
there,
from
right?
V1. No
Sometimes
panic or
nothing has to
anything.
happen. It's the pressure
Full control,
New Turn
driver's
is
seat.
trying to create.
Go in
This
A.
little drone in here by
Yep.
Effie's to figure out what's going on is everybody's just patiently waiting on version 1 for the New Turn play.
So, do you
And you
guys
have
think
Perry
that
on Raya's
one
phones and
EU
making out
team is
wide
leaving
now to see if
today,
there's
or do you
any
think they're both
push out,
gonna get through
anything
today?
version 1
I think
wants
they're
to
both
get
going to
in
get through.
I think they're both gonna get through, too.
Slowly working their way towards middle because in the previous round, as we saw, Penny had wrapped his way.
But you know
around
me and my
Vivian, was
predictions, man.
behind Allow, and they had Allow
Yeah,
got the
everything you
kill,
predict
but
comes
you can
wrong,
see
right?
them
Yeah,
adjusting towards that,
everything. Literally
expecting
everything.
that
I've
aggression.
gotten one thing right
Penny,
this
this time they
tournament.
get through the middle of the map
And
unscathed.
that is?
Much
Sentinels
different
in their
the
last
previous
match.
round. They're not going to be funneling in from the
Everything
side.
else was
As you
wrong.
mentioned, they have Perry and Wine. They're going to work their way
I thought
into
EU was
Tree.
going to own.
On
I really
it looks
did.
like for now, Vanity's going to be the first
feel like
line of
everyone thought
defense,
this.
and, what else but the classic, the Judge, man. Vanity and the Judge. Name a better duo.
The way he just killed that guy,
They're
yeah.
going to have to go. Allow control
Actually,
middle
so
of the map.
troll.
Jamie's punishes him, but the spike goes down.
A few things that shouldn't be happening here for New Turn, like those
Honestly, this
frags
ain't
going
over.
down, could allow now version 1 to come in.
New Turn
with
could
the
definitely
bigger,
win
better
this.
numbers.
Yeah,
They have
pretty
two shot-
easily.
Jammies
two
is gonna
shocks
happen.
still.
Dart goes in, that's underneath.
But they're
And
so is
Shout
under
Out,
heaven.
They have an idea where one is,
Kinda
Doug. This could be
unlucky.
a tough post-plan hold.
Yeah, and then the
Yeah.
snake bite was there as well. Perry.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
with the
no.
frenzy.
Oh, no.
Spotted a little bit
Oh.
of something, but
So it's the
wasn't able
Astra
to deliver.
debuff.
So
You play
V1, they
Astra, your
follow,
aim
they-
is
they
just
hold
gets
serve.
worse.
See what we expect out of them so
Yeah.
far.
Man,
New
just
Turn
get
has managed
recoil.
to, the last
Just-
couple
Yep.
rounds, right,
He was
show a
tracking
little.
him right
I
there.
think we need to keep an eye on that stuff. Right? What is New Turn doing? They'll show a little B. They'll exploit the middle of the map, but that's now 2 rounds in a row where they end up back at A. And while it was a slightly different variation of what we saw in round 1, the outcome was the same.
They're playing the numbers game. The lower the clock goes, the better chance you have at having bringing more numbers to a site than the defenders have. That's what New Turn's doing. The clock goes down, you know the defense has rotated out. Chances are you're not going to meet more numbers there.
And the best part about watching V1 is that they're not
That's what they're
winning.
doing. That's where they feel most comfortable.
It doesn't look
because
like
right
they're
now the
winning
game
off of
isn't
like
on. You saw
gimmicks
that from
or
last map. It's a little
aggression.
bit shaky possibly.
They're just playing
Trying to
well.
get themselves into the
Smart.
most comfortable position
Yeah,
before
or
making
Haven was
something
more like
happen,
V1
and
pushing and
nobody
killing them. Now
on
it's just
version
like
1
they're
is
just
gonna
playing
let you
back,
comfortable
and
here
they,
on
I
a
feel like
safe
they
one.
realize now that
We can do an
they're
analyst
probably the
segment on
better
that
team
play
here.
alone, but we're
And
gonna run out of time as Penny
Oh,
Penny is
that
still
was
pushing.
okay. That was a little questionable, but
Punishes it. I want to take
he should have
Yeah,
won
he's
the
still
duel.
pushing mid, but
Yeah,
yeah.
Penny's still being Penny,
with the
but
fake smoke, right? And like that's a space that it buys. It allows you.
A lot of
to
people
pass
feel
it and
differently
leave the
though
question
about
mark on
that.
the other
Obviously
team
they're
around, okay,
wrong,
did
Mike.
somebody
A
work their way
lot of people
through
were
that?
talking about how
But
they're
Vanity
super
read it like a
gimmicky.
book. He knew exactly where Perry was going
Like
to
to beat
land that
Team
kill, and
Liquid,
that's
they were
big.
just like gimmicky
That
as
said,
fuck and
V1
just
still
not
had
true at
an
all.
advantage, although there were
I think the reason I think that is because they watched their first map and a lot of like bullshit happened in that map. But what they don't realize, a lot of bullshit happened in Liquid's favor too.
Yeah.
That map was just a mess.
Went either way.
It literally was a mess. They might lose this. What are they doing right now? I literally I just cursed them. It was jinx or something.
30 seconds left in the round. They're gonna have to force it through tree.
He's not a judge.
Like everything I just said was wrong.
Well, it's the turn of the match where like you should be playing more passive. Like you know you're the better team. They're saving. You don't need to really push and die. They got the round.
I'm glad they cleaned it up there, but like that was weird.
I feel like they're just feeling themselves now. They're just vibing. They're just pushing, getting kills.
As he judges new turn around Gen on A.
Penny probably was just like they're ecoing. Let me buy a phantom, just push mid, see if I can get one. Don't have a kill yet, but didn't work out for him.
And as I explained it last round, unfortunately, they chose the one with more version 1 members at the end of the round. And it's becoming a pattern. Right now, you got to think, how does version 1 have all of these mind bullets they're sending out to read these plays? It's uncanny. Gun round on both sides. We do have the Blade Storm Frenzy from Allow.
You see the Nanostorm and the Gravity Well combo coming out from New Turn at the exit to trees. So there's value. They've invested utility to control that area of the map every single round because they want to work the middle, but they've gotten the middle before Riv and they haven't been able to do anything with it.
And this is an incredibly different setup as well from V1 with now Jammies on the right towards A. All of the util, Sentinel, Initiator utility towards that left side of the
So
site.
quick on that.
They're expecting something big here for the gun round.
Cloud burst.
They want to be able to retake. A little bit of a lean rotation
Oh, no,
coming
they
out
might
of
run in.
FE's here as they reconsider what New Turn might be doing.
Oh no.
Trailblazer comes
Yeah,
through,
kill
the
and it
support
looks like
too.
it's
Oh,
all
no.
from here to get some
Oh,
info
the
from
judge.
Yeah,
It's like a good spot to be in, but he should get clear. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
You would think that. You would think that.
Oh,
No
my.
way. No
Oh,
way.
my.
The third suggests it's just down to crumbs on health, 33 HP.
It's so
If he's
hard
a
when he
show
has
up as
Zelsis
well,
to support
it's a
him
party on
too.
this side of the map. Neutron don't want to have
Oh,
anything to do
my.
with it as they somehow
He got
through the
doggied.
chaos
He
of the
got
buckshot,
double flashed.
walk
He
away
still
with
walks
the
away
mid
with
two.
You have
2.5
utility
kills.
for that, man. You didn't need to just wide swing on him. You will know that it was a judge, for one. He shot it.
He shot the dog
He
with
sh-
the judge,
He
yeah.
shot the dog with the judge. You know it's a judge. You got shock darts. You got the little swarm grenades. You could use a suck at least. Like, I don't know. They just wide swung on a judge. It's so risky.
Quick on that. And like I said, a different
Also
look, and when they
alone.
put jammies
That one
there,
guy was
but
he.
usually
I think it was the
version one
Killjoy.
will
He is
only
so far
put
ahead.
2 towards B.
Yeah, the first guy that swung,
Having 3
was
there
like-
was probably a bit of a turn.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Killjoy. Yeah.
Killjoy.
Here.
like there's literally
Usually
nobody
Vandy's
even
doing a
close
little
to
bit
being able
more
to trade him
rotating
here.
around, but he uses the
Both those
shot
players
pull
that were
and
first and
sonar
second,
roll there coming in
it
from
was
Effie's.
Killjoy, which could have thrown swarm
The judge
grenades,
comes up big
and
here. Vanity's
Sova,
not
which
afraid
could have
to
used
use it.
shock
Back to
dart.
Sheriff's here. One Phantom is allowed.
Yeah, the shocks came after
after
the
yeah.
first guy
Yeah.
already swung and died.
They continue.
They're on the different page, dude. They're shaking in their boots. NA's up.
They're feeling the pressure here, huh?
Yep.
But the play has been the same.
Jesus.
Here.
Oh,
They need.
Don't
that's
worry,
what they
judge.
need right there.
So, like aggressively
Oh.
went in by himself this time. Got away.
Yes.
Upgrade.
Oh.
He's already good for
Ooh.
2, Riv.
Make it interesting.
This is the solo that version
Yes.
one, or if New Turn needs, the fans need right now.
Momentum
As version 1
shift.
gets taken out 2 in a row, 3 in a row, if you count the last one. And we're coming up on a minute left here. New Turn feeling much more comfortable even coming in with this eco round, but they are starting to hit their frags.
They are in, I mean, not a moment too soon. They understand, V1 does, that they've funneled their way onto the site. Celsius is alone. Here is Jamie says not
Does he go for
joined
the
play
ult?
yet,
Oh,
and
never mind. Never mind.
to get a little bit of info. He gets punished at the hands
Smoke.
of Lock.
It was like an eco, isn't it?
That could have actually been with Vanity's judge.
Yeah, they had like
Of
deagles.
all things.
Yeah.
That's They got 2
Yeah,
picks off the
Indeed,
deagles and
as
picked up
James works his way
weapons.
around, you see that Perry, excuse me. Perry's waiting for it. While he's waiting, not able to land the kill.
Are these the lineups that get it? Oh my
Ooh.
word, there's one.
No way, right?
Got another one for Jenny, so he's actually just letting himself know where he doesn't need to look, where he can displace somebody, cutting some angles, but he's not going to be able to do enough as
I'm
he
not
gets
gonna
cut down.
troll around, but I
Lock
think
you
that
there.
New
And
Turn's
now
sheriff
from
rounds have looked
Haven,
more exciting than the
to
majority of their gun
Ascent.
rounds at
Yeah.
this point.
we
Yeah.
see the rounds of
No
aggression
offense,
being
though.
the ones
No
that
offense,
New
of
Turn
course.
Of course.
Speed, aggression coming out of the gate,
Yeah,
Solo grabbing it here, and this is what we saw from
I don't know
Solo
why that
victories,
is.
just cleaning up whoever would be standing in front of him at any time. Allow as well.
I would say it's
great
because
job
they
by
kind of like
turn it
solo
on
up.
around.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
I would say it's because they like
okey
solo
dokey.
and they kind of like play a little bit more puggy, but that's also their gun rounds. I feel like.
Dial up. Oh man, the spikes on the side of A, and before as soon as the gate goes down,
I don't know if
JD's
they're like
the
have a
best
game plan and things are going wrong, so they don't really know how to
deny any
react,
entry
or
to
like
A, and
they're
I mean,
just
that's like a
nervous
hard,
and they're not
okay,
really
well,
like taking the
you've gotta
aggressive fights,
reconsider something if they're
or they're
playing
just
with A,
losing their
that
fights
just makes it
altogether.
significantly more
I'm
difficult.
sure they have a
Solo
game
does
plan.
have the
I'd
lockdown,
like to think that.
right? So there's room to create something. And
I mean, you'd
even with
hope.
the Viper
Yeah.
Pit Rave, it looks like they want to go in anyway. They've taken Cat. They're posted up down A long.
Oh.
They want to work.
Dude, these Viper ults are so.
Look how
Like,
nobody's
what can you
moving
do
on
about it? If you walk through that, you're 1 HP.
Turn
I
wants
guess you
information. Now
burn your
finally
Killjoy
getting
ult on
out of
it,
the
but-
Can you make it
situation.
back? Yeah, you can
He's
make it
Crazy.
back
taken
here.
great ground
It's like-
and control
Absolutely,
by
yeah.
Allow
Yeah.
the rest of the team to start this
What?
off.
Oh, that's
That
huge.
was
right?
not.
The
That
one-
was
No.
not the play at all.
Why did he
Plays
get
it well, but he dies
so
anyway.
like?
The Seekers were gonna come
I think
out
that
flare
it was
as
because he
well.
was afraid that they were
Excuse
going
me,
up
his
short
penny's off.
already, so he wanted to just like
Is
run into
tamed,
the
at
Viper
least
ult
for
to
now.
be safe because his teammate
So you
died.
wanna consider
A
how
tree,
they
I
wanna
think.
retake this. They do have a lockdown of
So
their own,
yeah, I don't know why he would
but
run
Go
in
into
there.
the
looks
left,
like
left
they
side of
don't-
the
they
ult
don't even
though.
really wanna
Like if
try.
he's gonna go in like that, he might as well go in the left side and
Yeah,
just
they
hold.
throw a lockdown in, and
I don't know,
Lockdown
that
says,
was
I'm going to
weird.
take that out with my Hunter's Fury. So
Shot.
holding for now.
Aaron Judgment, it
Too
happens.
much.
Could have been the
And
sky,
happens.
the sky ult getting ready to reveal him, plus the pressure on short, trying to just take main.
Yeah, just try to get a kill, see if someone's like close in the Viper ult with 1 HP, you can just one tap him, run and spraying.
Trusting each other. They're right behind each other, shooting over his shoulders. That's how you saw Allow and one other take tree as they were taking that long as well. Look at, they're so happy. Just dancing back by Gelato, getting a
They're
quick
doing
order
it.
in before the next round. And new turn.
Don't
showing
call it a
signs
comeback.
Of life much earlier here in map 2 to start shutting down version 1.
I'm so
Much earlier than they needed it. If you track back to the previous round, to the previous map to Haven, they'd lost 8 rounds in a row, right? Before they'd won
Yeah,
that
right.
round. So
It
you
sounds
can
I
feel
sound
like
like
the pressure, and yeah, the map
everyone.
has
I don't get
changed,
it.
but for new turn, they needed to
You were
pull themselves
saying I
out
sound like
of
you,
the
Hiko.
catacombs
I'm
that
like,
they were
what?
in from a mental
And then yesterday he said I
to
sound like
work
Sean.
your way into a better,
I don't
more
get it.
advantageous position.
The
And
thing
so
is,
far,
the
that's
three of
what
us
Turner's
have
been
very
able to
deep
do. Heavy
voices,
stack towards
deeper than
B.
most
They've
people's,
got
so
gravity well, or excuse me,
I
they've actually
guess,
stars.
yeah.
Back towards B, denying information
they're not used to hearing
coming in
that
from the
manliness,
defender's
you know?
spawn. It looks like they're gonna try to
So
take
they're intimidated. I got it.
here, and I have
Exactly.
not seen a full hit here. They've tried
Well,
Riv, but
I sound like
they just
Scott
haven't been
too.
able
Like
to
I
get
don't
past what we
understand.
wanna set up here.
I can see Scott a little
Yeah,
bit.
I could see that a little bit. The only thing that's a little different, I guess, is like mannerisms, if you know both of you, right?
Tags a few, but nothing to write.
Especially when just waking up.
So Vanity's gonna, because of the information that's been gathered, Vanity's gonna try to push
I,
his way out of A.
yeah, I have a deep voice when I wake up.
Bot from Solo, or excuse me, the turret from Solo just then. So he's
Y'all
gotta
gotta
be
get that.
expecting
Yeah, you
That's
guys gotta
gonna
get a better
force
sleep
Newturn to
schedule, dude.
have to
I'm up
double
at
down
6
on
a.m.
A
every morning.
because
Weird
of
Yeah,
the
flex.
you have
perception of pressure
a problem.
from that side of
Yeah,
the
that's
map.
not
The
chill.
minutes
That's
not
not
safe
healthy.
as
That's
well.
not okay.
Options
Wow.
continue
What
to
do you
dwindle
mean?
for
It's. I'm
Newturn.
not gonna say it's not
Look at
healthy.
how
I'm just
version
saying
1
it's
changes up just a little bit of the strategy,
hard.
a little bit of the placement when the gun round.
Like,
is
why-
back around.
why
Knowing
add
they
stress
have
to your
hit
life?
back on that economy,
That's not stress
go
though.
for
I
the
wake up
throw.
and I work out and I stream. It's
You're
great.
adding
Version 1
stress
is
to your
able to
life.
make
You
these
could
slight
do
No,
this
he's
at a different time.
de-stressing. He's like decompressing by doing that actually.
Still,
Well, it depends. What's prac?
possibility to take this one if they can get the spike plant in.
4
Does
usually.
have the
Yeah,
Hunter's Fury,
yeah.
but it seems
That's-
so far
that
away
would-
at this point.
stress.
But I
And a
stream.
shoulder
But I
shot
stream
to
in the
allow
morning.
for
What do you
Penny
mean?
is gonna
Stress,
drop
man.
another one in
You're
tile.
old. Remember that.
Kid doesn't miss, man.
You can't add all the stress.
He's not.
Trust me, I never forget that I'm old. I cannot get away. I cannot get away from it, no matter what I do. Hiko, you're a boomer. Lol, Hiko, bald boomer. It's like, okay, dude, we get it. I'm old, okay?
Early on, he had to respect. Perry has to.
You just
respect the
accepted it at this point,
possibility
though.
I
that
have.
someone's
I mean,
working
what else
Yeah.
can you do?
spawn and was wrapping
You can't
it
lie
on
to
him. Now
yourself.
Perry's gonna be
Not
able
at
to
that
get away.
age.
He's going to keep the rifle. He stays alive, which is great. But you see
Jesus.
small moments, right? Like that small bit of
I'm
presence
29 this year, so
destroying
I
the
feel
turret.
it. Trust me. I'm
I
almost
get
gone.
that, dude. I get the same messages as Eco. Honestly, everyone treats me like I'm the
Just
same age. It's crazy.
This push right
I mean, you
here.
changed
Let's
your
say
hair to gray,
there's
so
two
Yeah.
pushes
Yeah,
mid,
you
have
did kind of ask
information
that.
on
You
tiles,
kind of brought
no
that out yourself,
rotation.
Shroud.
That's true.
Information going up cat. No one's on A yet, so you only need to leave one on A. The way version 1 is able to distribute themselves and get the return on investment they are with info, with frags, is just making it so hard for New Turn to do anything. Let's see here. This time it does not look like
They're
they
flying.
stalled and allows
something
the
quick,
site to start.
and
Oh gosh.
That aim just ain't there.
Yeah.
To be
But,
fair,
like,
I feel like
he
if
had
you don't have a good enough execute, it's hard to break through like Viper and Killjoy and Astra, right? It's really hard.
Yeah, but also look how far he was in comparison to his team.
Makes sense. Did he dash?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, well, he
He
didn't.
dashed him, yeah.
Normally, you take main and then you dash out, hit the switch, do the thing, you know. But he dashed on the initial B main swing and just ran out. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
This round was also pretty fucking trash too. Like it just literally, as soon as that happened, it was all over.
Perry always being the last one alive, anchoring around, making sure he can.
They had no like answer for it. It's just like, all right, fall back, go for a little picky pick.
Due to what version 1 is making happen
Nice,
here.
precise gunplay.
It's gonna be a little.
Why did Zelsus go in like that and Penny just dipped?
Oh dear. Oh dear. That is a hell of a hedge. Effie's takes down Perry there with the Odin. And they continue to run the map now with a few rounds in their favor. It should be again. Another save coming out. We'll see what happens if they decide to fully save up for a few rounds of buy to come back on to version 1.
Yeah, man, you can feel the financial implications.
Yeah, we haven't really seen New Turn really do anything that crazy yet.
Nothing special, that's for sure.
Like I feel like you could like jet smoke dash and have like a sky flash that comes out to support, or like they could try to do something with like Astra.
That's what they tried last
round.
But they jet dashed and followed a flash outside of B.
Yeah, but okay, to be fair, you can't like the way that people used to play with like Jet going in first and their team kind of trailing. You can't really do that in current meta. Like you're gonna get Viper mollied, you're gonna get Killjoy mollied, you're gonna get Astra sucked. So you almost have to like kind of bait out the utility behind, like in front of the Jet instead of behind, because you know what you saw just happen is what happens when the Jet dashes out too fast and then the whole team gets stuck behind Viper wall, Viper molly, Astra sock, Killjoy. Like you can't do anything.
But as soon, okay, so we actually have Suggest going back over to 1. That feels a bit better. As soon as somebody like that, what are you doing to me, New Turn? I guess we're just chatting. They haven't purchased yet. But I was wondering.
Why do you play Mask?
If they're going to do these rounds. We saw
why not?
Version 1 played Liquid. It was a slugfest on some of those maps of partial buys, keeping the econ going. And it's good to see that New Turn wasn't flexing towards that. It's kind of story.
I've seen this before.
Keeping it safe here, they're all together on the buy as they get a tactical timeout.
New Turn doesn't know what to do.
Let's talk about what we might want to see them do here. Because when
isn't V1 good on Ascent too, though?
Keep getting stopped by
yeah, they're pretty good on Ascent. Yeah.
It seems more like that is based on.
I mean, it's NA, man. Like they don't have a weakness. Only strength.
To me, it feels like anytime a team runs Astra Viper, if you also don't have Astra Viper, you're on the back foot. Like if you're playing a team that has an Astra and you don't have an Astra yourself, let alone Viper, I feel like you're always on the back foot.
They gotta keep going with their util.
Like, think about this. New Turn literally doesn't have a smoke, or they have Astra, but they don't have like the secondary smoker. They don't have they have like the single molly from Killjoy. And the Viper molly on the other, like they're splitting up their Astra and their Astra and their Viper, and it's so hard to go in. It's almost impossible.
So you just prefer the Viper instead of the Sky. That's what you would trade out. Just matched it.
I mean, if they're playing Sky Sova, you almost have to get like you should be able to spread out and default and get so much info. And I feel like they're not really doing that. And they're not really doing anything off the info they're getting.
I wanted to see something a little different, and maybe it's off the backs.
Like, I feel like Viper is definitely more of a defensive agent, as Sky is more of an aggressive offense agent. But you know, I guess we'll see what happens when they swap teams. It doesn't feel like they're using, you know, Sky so well to run into Switch and die them.
He literally got stunned on Switch.
What can you do?
I do feel also that New Turn's their plans have kind of been thwarted a little bit early in some of these gun rounds.
Oh,
with like Vanity getting picked.
It looked like he thought he was done.
Could save the round.
Takes care of business. Allow gets 2 of his own. Tries to get the 3rd. Not able to.
I mean, I guess the round's not over. The heck?
And Solo has
he solos.
Oh no!
Here's the bait. Can they bait him? Can they bait him? Lineups are there.
Halfway.
No, they're patient. Zelsus on the defuse, gets it to half, but drops. Lakia.
Man, Penny could have won that round.
As the dark gets cleaned up, Effie's alone in a 1v2.
No.
Gosh!
I'm a little bit ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second you made that noise, I'm like, no way. He just okay. He just won.
Earplugs in the studio right now.
That's a tilt run.
That's such a tilter.
That's a tilter.
Once again, in the Odin transfer,
Were they even clicking their mouse? Like, what happened?
Standing in a family photo. They were looking at him, dead in the eyes.
They like tried to 3-2-1 swing, but they like hesitated and then they swung one after the other.
It's such the perfect gun for that too.
Might be the best Red Bull clutch
That's
we've
amazing.
seen the entire week. I mean, that was just out of control.
I just think they whiffed. I didn't think the double swing was like that bad timed. Like, yeah, it could have been a little bit better, but still, they didn't hit him at all. Okay, Penny, relax.
Penny's feeling himself now.
And yes,
so far in this half, they haven't been able to do anything with that. And Riv, you kind of wonder with
V1's just like a really nice team. They're just trying to give him some rounds, get him on the board.
What we just saw out of Effie's,
really friendly.
Yeah.
It's easy.
V1 happy to be there.
Air just kind of sucked out of them. How do Newturn respond?
It's tough. And Doug, look at this strat setup on defense by version 1. Sova's out of
such a momentum shift too. Like, they're already up. They're feeling so damn good after that.
But look at this. They're playing Viper Killjoy on the same site.
A little too slow there. There's the return by version 1.
Happened.
I don't know if he's got two.
I think he just got 2 through smoke from spawn lined up. Oh, Celsius.
Yeah, I think the other team.
There was an arrow on the site, so I don't know. There was a lot going on right there.
He was playing off site. You can actually see Vanity's about to walk right past the scene of the crime. So he was set up to try to invest that Hunter's Fury to control the site, to try to stop things from going the other way.
Excuse me?
So
Wait.
Right.
Solo and Vanity, hello?
Out of Newturn, right? Like, they needed that, especially given how Effie just punched him.
That was winnable.
That was an excellent response from Newturn.
Get the blood flowing for the team. Get a few more alt points in there for Newturn if they can keep themselves up.
Wonder if that's nerves.
Maybe start focusing.
It's got to be, right?
Orbs.
I don't know how Solo missed that much, and I don't know how.
Aged it.
No way, it's aged. No way, it's
Solo
aged.
is old. Solo is old, to be fair.
See that Solo's over on the right.
He's been in the game for a long time.
Hunter's Fury is there for Effie's. Again, an answer from version 1 possibly for this round. So can Newturn find a way to get that ult up? Can they start making version 1 respect?
I played so much WoW yesterday. I'm messed up right now.
Trying to get around the map. Well, there's an answer right there.
I thought he hit 3 people without his arrow ping.
Out of Effie's.
Well, like, look at the stylistic difference there, right? They know that Solo has the lockdown. Oftentimes, you'll see a Hunter's Fury kept as like
a Suna on land.
As a counter to that lockdown.
Damn.
Especially when you're on defense to stop
One day
teams
soon,
from being able to
One
easily
day
take
soon.
the site. But Effie's invests that early on to try to clear out some space.
Will make me sad. I'm already sad.
How well they read Newturn,
I'm a
right? Like, they
spectator
thought they
this
had a
event.
bead on where Newturn was going to be.
Hiko ult? What does that mean?
Not to mention how much money
That's people say that.
Oh, like Rosa.
Round to round.
Yeah.
Newturn making a bit of noise as they drop in.
I'm fine with that.
We were expecting.
That's okay with me.
See if they can set this one up.
Say call it a Hiko ult.
The smokes are an
What do I
afterthought.
care?
Everything's a bit slower here
Sad.
with the Viper bites,
They're
and
just
everybody's gonna
sad.
take a bunch of damage and vulnerability when they come through. It just
This
seems
man is
like
getting
it's not on
destroyed
pace for
downstairs.
what needs to be happening versus version 1.
I've got your trail. 30 seconds
Seeker's
left.
coming out as well. This Vanity somehow stays alive.
Are they gonna expect
Oh,
that's a really good Viper ult. But the Sky thing hit him.
Jamie's playing around.
Oh, Jamie.
Drop. That's off the board as Allow tries to stay alive. There's Vanity's Judge taking care of business again. Perry clearing things out. Penny.
Oh,
She's weighing through tree.
they're just playing together.
Double team on 3. Wow.
Courtesy of
It's beautiful.
Solo
A sight to be seen, really.
Got a decent setup here. Perry has to stay
He can still win this. Newturn
That's
can.
so difficult to deal with. Solo's
Very
in a great spot
winnable.
as well. This is certainly a winnable situation for Newturn. The tap starts. Solo good for 1, not able to get the second. That's going to leave Perry on an island. In a 1v2, the Cloudburst.
Are they gonna expect him to
He
main
gets
though?
it to half. Penny drops. Perry
He's
in
gotta
a
push it.
1v1. And I don't know that Effie's has enough time. He's got to stick the fight to him right now. He gets it, but is he going to get
All
enough
right.
for the defuse? No, he's not even
What a
going to
round.
try. Excellent response from Newturn.
Surprised Penny went so quick into
The
that,
difference in
like,
the rounds are very
Cloudburst
touch and
stick
go, and
again.
Newturn is there on the edge to take one for themselves.
I think he just wanted to get it to
But they
half.
are
It
able
was
to
really close to
capitalize,
being
Doug,
half, but
and that's the only
Wait, I thought he
thing
did.
that matters at the end of
No.
I
the
think he
day.
did at the end, right? No?
he tried. He almost did,
Well
but
done
it was like
to
1 second
just
off. He got spammed
stop
right
the
before it got to
action on
half.
the post plant and not allow V1 in. For some reason, they always saw
Ah,
the
the
puzzle.
judge is
they
so
decipher
good.
what you're doing.
Yeah,
Banner
I think
comes in,
it's
kills a
insane.
few. The double team on Cat, and then no one peeked. No one bought.
It looked like a headshot. Hello?
1v1s, and Perry
Wait, he actually got. He almost had it to half, but he got afraid, so he didn't. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh, he got off.
Yeah.
To throw another cloud burst, right?
Yep.
As we mentioned, Riv, at the half, like, this is still a very salvageable round. That was a pivotal moment where they needed to make adjustments, and it seems like they've been able to capitalize a bit off of some of that momentum. A 7-5 half, given how the beginning of this map went, that feels like a win.
Beautiful push and new turn.
So they're coming back a little bit.
Feeling pretty good
Yeah.
as they make their way into A once again.
You are divided.
7-5 half.
Ultimate coming in from Astra. Cosmic Divide is there, and Allow is going to take a front row seat to heaven.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Oof.
The shock dart was there, and the judge
How?
was there as well. And you look at Solo. Solo's off the play right now. He's still on top
The
of
judge
that
is
because
how.
He's worried
What?
about that.
Dude.
He was worried about Penny.
What is
Now they have to
happening?
push
That
their way
was
through.
so
The Cosmic
sick,
Divide
actually.
just
That looked so
narrowly
cool.
keeping a member of
Jumping
version
out of
one
heaven
alive.
and back into the after
Yeah.
cover.
Vanity has already
As
had
he
to
was
get
actually
started
about
with
to
the
die,
pull off.
too.
Lucky has the Hunter
Yeah.
Fury, but Effie's just going hunting.
Oh.
Lucky's already good for one, but Perry read it like a book. He was playing in wine. There's the Hunter's
Well
Fury.
played.
Penny gets
Honestly,
into half.
well played.
Ah, but I don't know if he's gonna get enough. No, the Hunter's Fury comes in at just the right time.
Beautiful.
Keeping things alive for New Turn and getting him to a 7-5 half. What a shift, Riv.
I am also such a big fan of Lakia's ults. The mechanic he
Vanity
uses,
out
if
here
you
being
didn't
a
see
Judge
it,
Judy
he
Andy,
pulls the
and,
ultimate up from
almost
the
top fragging.
ground, so it's hidden until
10
the
and 7
final
with a judge.
moment when your opponent
Love
can
it.
see it. That actually caused Penny to have to dash. I'm sorry, Allow to have. Yeah, Penny to have to dash away. So. Or should I say Allow. Now I'm getting all confused here.
We'll see if we can see it, but you're right. It's a really cool thing. Look at the trajectory of the Hunter's Fury on your screen.
Yeah.
You see the
There,
guy's
how it comes
face
down
mid-round?
and then
I
pops
don't know
back
what
up.
that-
As you were saying, Rick,
Last
that
one.
did that
Why he was doing that while he was
hides
still alive.
where the trajectory is. That
I didn't
hides,
see it.
gives him
Who
just
was
a
it?
split second to try to dance around that. Very beautiful by Lock.
I don't know if it said the name. I just saw the
Seeing
dude.
the name switch in the top right, and then Penny being back on right. I was like, wait, okay, what? It gets you. It gets you. 7-5 here as they start off, and hey, wouldn't you know, that's an A.
And dude, like version 1
Just
plays
chaos.
so
Dude,
hard
everyone just has
on this like post-playing
no
utility
fear
that
at all.
Jamie's that entire entry was not
They
even
gotta do it, I
close
guess.
to
I
the
mean, they got
site,
shut
right?
the
Like,
fuck
that
down,
was-
but
that was gross. By
It's
Perry, that
happening,
was
baby.
just
We
like
got
a
ourselves the
four-man game
game.
That version 1 attempted, and U-Turn handled that with ease. I think if
Mike,
that's
you're
the plan,
actually insane,
just
by the way,
totally
for
leaving
being
Jamie's
awake right
off
now.
of the entry like
So
they did
tired.
on Haven.
Motherfucker
that
got off
pistol
WoW
suggests that may
streaming
not work.
18 hours
Yeah.
at 2 a.m.
Very
last
waiting.
night.
Very good.
Probably didn't get to bed till
Frost,
3.
Perry.
Up
Oh,
at
yes.
up at 7:30.
Just what?
On
a
at 8.
round from him.
I actually
Like-
missed my first alarm. Didn't even wake
You're
up.
feeling it now.
Just an
Now,
animal.
for a moment,
I was
you
so
never
sure
doubt
I wasn't
yourself
gonna
where
wake
you're
up at
like,
all.
why can't I
Like
shoot? Why
just,
does it feel
I know
like
when
I'm
I don't get
hitting
enough
shots
sleep, I
but
sleep
not?
through my alarm.
It's
So I
a
slept
very
through one,
dangerous
but the other
spot
one
to
woke
be
me
in.
up.
New turn, shaking all those cobwebs off. Now they're feeling
Bad
it.
man.
This is the game we want
You're
to get
still
in
like
this
that, huh?
series.
I remember back in the day,
All
too.
You're still like that, huh?
You haven't. You're still like that. I
Allows him
see.
to push forward to start
Yeah.
things off
Some
here in
things
second
never
round
change,
five.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, considerable gun advantage in favor of New Turn,
Oof.
just pistols.
He's normally
For
not
version
like
one,
that.
and
That's
it's
the
gone
weird part.
About as well,
Well,
as you would
You're
expect.
never
Lock
streaming
just
for.
continues
I
to
mean,
pile it on.
it's
A
rare to
five-game
see you stream
flawless
18
round for
hours
U-Turn
and
as
then
we're
wake
tied
up at 8
7
a.m.
apiece.
Like,
Now
I know there's
version
a
one are
reason
gonna
now,
have
but
better
that's just
weaponry. This is still a
ludicrous.
great bonus round for New Turn. So you even question, like, given how the momentum is going your way, do you kind of risk it and miss
Honestly,
a little bit here instead of just riding the
Yeah.
gravy train all the way to Flavor
if
Town?
V1 wasn't
Stuff to
start
say,
like
but for
opening
V1,
up this
they're gonna have a little
day,
bit to
I
fight
probably
back.
would have skipped the first match or
prime
something. You know, if they
game
were
is
second or
flawless.
third, I probably would have gotten some sleep.
And it was quick. I think
Yeah, you gotta catch that
as
in a
well,
dub, though.
But another
Prime
reason is
game
because I also
flawless
told
is good
Hiko
to see
Thursday,
come in.
and
But for New Turn,
if I
that
didn't tell
feels
him
good.
Thursday, I might have just said
Confidence again
screw
in
it.
the fact that what they're doing
Oh,
is
so it's all
working.
for me.
It'll
A man
let
of
us
his
move
word.
I don't want to
forward
leave
in the
people
race for
hanging,
another round.
you know?
7-7 now.
After I
All
tell
tied
them
up
I'll
on Ascent
be there.
for New Turn versus version 1.
So Justin Lakia both have rifles. Spectres the rest of the way. You see a
I got
lot
some
of-
I
sick
appreciate
loot
that.
though,
A little bit of
and
it.
wow, so that was cool.
As
Is
V1
TBC out yet, or are you just playing,
They've
just like
got
raiding
Dash
and
and
It's just the
classic?
last week of Classic,
closer to defensive
so I'm just still
spawn
doing my last
to
few
deny
raids.
some info if they try to push their way in that way. And this feels
June
just
1st
like
is when it comes
enough
out.
that
Tuesday, I think.
U-Turn have to respect it, right? They've
Oh,
made
wow,
presence
so
across the
close.
middle of the map. They've shot down the wall And it's just like, it's a threat. It's like,
I
hey,
lose my life for a little bit.
be here.
And I love the wall
What are you
that
playing?
they use over here.
Shaman
in
still?
V1.
Yeah.
They've been using
Cringe.
utility windows, and by
The
that
heck?
I mean
That
when
was
smokes
a
are going
terrible
up
push
and
by
down,
Solo.
walls
Just
are
my
falling.
IMO.
That's when they're taking their shots. Those small windows to find small
Oh.
frags and get
How does-
themselves ahead in the round. Now
What
trying
am
to
I
recuperate
watching?
what Effie's body.
These Sova battles are insane.
Dude, that
Oh,
was
what
Lucky
the
was the
fuck?
only one on the site, and he was really kind of flanked in. Lucky had to go nuts there for U-turn, but now
Why do you
Virgin
think that was a
have
good
full
idea?
control of the site. You see Allow and the remaining members
And
of
why
U-turn
was Solo
starting to
so
mosey
far
their way
alone
over,
if they were
but
gonna
as
push
they walk
both
over,
of
they
them?
just kind of get mowed down. Perry again alone on the opposite side of the map has to save a weapon or attempt to save a weapon to try to get into the next round because they're not going to have much else to work with. Rev.
V1 again feeling that confidence in the first shots as they make their way into the sites with a decent amount of utility. Again, next watch round, watch for version 1. Having jammies off
Dude,
by
that
himself
pizza messed
with
me
that
up
wall,
yesterday.
Just an info grabber. Vanity, the
I'm
rest
still
of the team
feeling
will
it
mill about the
today.
map.
Vigor
Find themselves
literally
with
poisoned me.
something
And
that feels
Chance,
like,
both of them.
success that allows them to go to the
Yeah,
next thing.
chat thinks they're funny
Beautiful
saying, am I
audio
watching
shot.
Hiko save
Prediction
every
there
round?
coming out
Yeah,
of
good
Perry.
one, chat.
See if he can do a little bit more damage here. This would actually help a lot.
Uh,
Armor off. Armor off.
What was
is
the
big
old
help.
one? My name's Hiko.
Grand, so at
I'm a
least they get
baiter.
little
I'll
I'm
see
a
you at the
baiter,
wrong side
yeah.
a little bit later. Yeah.
Been reading that one for years.
Yeah.
Lucky,
Get it out,
Lucky was
get it
in a
out,
good
get it
spot
out.
here, and he almost caught Effie's, right? When they first
It's
caught
funny.
each other, it was a swing out.
A
Effie's
fucking
had
Twitch
utility
chat.
out. Lakia needed to get that kill to control that area of the map on the hit onto B. Wasn't able to do so. Slightly different Viper wall here. Coming out from Jamie's and an op in the hands of Allow.
Sag.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
they'll
exactly
be just
what
think
I
of it
was
this
doing
way.
about
They'll be
this op,
spamming
and
that at an
it's-
event
he's-
you're at real
He's got
soon.
some armor.
I hope so.
Got like a bikini armor on.
Got a
He's
good
half.
feeling about it.
I'll
Good, though. He's not
refresh just in case. Dude, I gotta use the
So now
bathroom.
they might wanna
I'm
close these
defeated.
angles and use a bit more util,
Ow.
push whatever that off angle
Ow,
might be
ow, man,
on the side
ow,
of
everywhere.
Newton's defense.
Sorry.
Jammy's already pushed
Hitting
up
my
behind
elbow,
that
hitting
necessary
my-
flash. And again, Jammy's alone until they
My-
need
my-
it. He's grabbing info, letting him know what he sees. Vanity can then make it happen across the map.
Hunter's Fury coming up from Effie's to clear out tree, and then the
One thing I love about how
follow
Korea
shortly
uses their
thereafter.
ults
Penny
is
with
that,
the
like,
dash. Gonna have the
start
first
low,
strike, but
pull
the
up.
flash was there. The flash stops
The
everything.
Sova one?
Virgin
Yeah.
Yeah.
are stuffed as U-turn holds
It's
fast.
hard.
They mow down. The
hard to
members
do?
of V1 Effie's is the
Yeah.
last one standing in a 1v5.
If the vertical
U-turn
sensitivity isn't
not
like
going away, not
it's
going
like a grid
quietly
kind
into
of, where
that
if you
good night
it
as
like
they
it'll
put up
randomly
one
just
hell of a
flick.
fight.
It's hard
And
to explain.
They read this so nicely with what
But,
was happening
I
around
mean,
the map.
V1
Again,
getting
quietness
kinda
for
owned here,
version
getting
one.
kinda
U-turn
crushed.
said
I
power
actually feel like the
numbers
difference
towards A
maker in this round
as
was
they
that
slowly
was
put all their
Sky's
util into
flash.
position to shut down
I feel like
what
the
version
guy
one
that was
trying
Jen,
to
I think
do.
it was Penny, would have killed two there.
Looks like they won't get too much more
He's
use
so
out of
deep
Effie's.
with that
They
so
may
volt.
try to push him at
Yeah.
the end here. But we're possibly seeing New Turn be able to start to control the economy game if they can get enough.
What kind of happened? They let him in, and as they let him in, they waited. They all hid. Pop,
flash,
peek.
Right now, just
I think
are on
Effie's,
top
there
of
was
the
one
fundamentals
Gen
and
and there
on
was
top
one
of the plays
Dice,
overall, so every
and
little bit that
Effie's was
U-turn can
ulting, right?
get back
And he
is
hit the guy
very
Dice, and I think Penny either ran in or
Yeah,
dashed
Effie's
in.
looking
He
to
was
do a little bit of
Gen,
a
but
carry,
he
get a
got
couple
pop
rounds
flashed
to
by
go, but
Sky
we're gonna be
above
tied
Dice.
up at 8 apiece. Now,
Like,
one other
as
thing
he
that I
got
want
to
us to keep
Gen.
an eye on, because we saw it earlier in the
If
game,
that didn't
and
happen,
seems
he
to
might
be a
have gotten the
pivotal
Gen
position
guy,
area
then
for
Dice
really
guy
both
has to worry
sides
about
as the middle
main,
of
and
the
then he
map.
also has to worry
In the
about
previous
Gen,
round,
you
there
know.
was an alarm bot
It
smack
changed
dab in the middle.
around.
You see it on the minimap that never
Well,
got
I think
triggered, so
we're
there are a few
seeing
things to
New Turn
think
either
about
with
here.
an adaptation
Number
from how they
one,
played the first
Version
map,
one
or
don't
just
know
like a better
exactly the
plan
spot
than how they
of
played
that,
Haven,
right? Like, so it's
because
not like
did
they
you
drop
see
a
they're
shotgun
not
from
giving
far
them
away
the
to
site
have
for
it
free.
out.
They're not playing
And
retake ever.
U-turn
Yeah,
does
I'm
it's the
I'm
exact
starting to
same
think
spot.
like
You see
Haven
it,
just might be
right?
a bad
There's
map
no
for
reason
him.
to change that
That's-
around. They can control that area of the
Because
map.
I swear this happened
relative
last.
ease, They
Let me
don't
check
have
the
to
last
worry
BO3.
about it because that alarm
Yeah.
bot hasn't gone off.
I'm
Now,
curious
for
if
I mean,
it
V1,
was the same map.
they're
Yeah, I mean,
hard
V1,
going
they
A,
have no flashes. They
It
have a
was.
Viper.
They have the
Yeah,
the
it was
same thing?
Haven. 13-5, and then they 13-5'd on bind and 13-5'd on ascent. That's exactly what happened. The same thing.
Beautiful job so far by New Turn getting back into these sites. See if
I
they
just
can
think
do it
U-turn
again.
doesn't have a
The
good,
flashes have been
Haven.
what has successfully got them the frags, and Perry's there alone to get two.
Which really
This
sucks.
is
Having
the
like a
exact same
weakness
look
like
we saw
that's
from
bad.
V1 on the pistol. Jamie's was in the same
They're
spot.
just
The
brutalizing
investment
hey,
Yeah.
B1 is, they just are committing everything to it.
But I think they know it's just going to be hard to go B if that's where Killjoy is going. So it seems like their playstyle is find where the Killjoy is and go the other way, which is good. It's just like they're for an attack side right now, their attack team isn't that good at entering into sites. Like they keep trying to run through this Asher Smoky main and like pop through it, but they're getting sucked. They're just getting crossfire. Their Sky is at A, so they're getting flashed, they're getting doggied, and like how can they really break that defense with 0 flashes? Their Sky has been behind Dice like every time they've went A2, and they haven't even been able to really push them out of there.
That over and over, and right now it feels like they can do that without
They're in the lead for the first time.
They got control.
Round per round to make sure it's a bit
Love
more
it.
successful for them. And you can see version 1 now wants the tactical timeout since
I was worried that this wasn't going to happen, but I'm glad it is. Not like NA losing, but how I just didn't want it to be another stomp of a map.
Really good.
That's good.
Yeah, it just wasn't looking good in the beginning. What was it, like 6-2 or something?
Hopefully.
Yeah, and the rounds weren't even close. A lot of those defense rounds.
No, they weren't.
Easier. He makes us look way smarter than we actually are. But I want to confirm, I believe this is the first time that Newturn have the lead. Yeah, this is the first time they have the lead the entire map.
Yeah. I was statsing that one out as we went along, and it's.
Do we like
wild
the national spams like NA LOL, EU Omega LOL, or like NA PogChamp?
Oh, I love all the spams. They're great.
All the spams are great.
Dude, I feel like it's way more aggressive and way more like toxic in this game than
version 1
and like at least Counter-Strike.
I just think it's the time.
You
know,
yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
A lot of the Counter-Strike like fans were getting older. The boomers, you know, they're working their jobs. These are. I feel like a lot of fans in Valorant are like 13, mom's basement, mom's credit card. I don't know.
Who lives in basements anymore?
I don't know, man.
A lot of the
stars, you know what I mean? They're like in a Zoom. They're in a Zoom call right now in class, like you know, just vibing out.
A lot of what they like to do.
I love it.
The other team is
I love it.
successfully building themselves up for free.
I love where gaming's going.
Getting a little bit of pressure, and
I love where gaming is.
I feel like a game like Valorant having a lot of like a younger fan base is really good.
Oh yeah.
See, trading gravity wells, but the one difference is that Newturn hit a little.
They might lose this map, honestly.
In this instance,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, Zelsis has worked his way forward to try to get the ult orb, and yeah, you got it. But it costs Zelsis his life. Penny looking to do a bit of the same. So you mentioned, Riv, at the beginning of the round, the ult orbs and how important they would be this round. Both of them have already been collected. And now V1 with the blade sword.
Will Penny's individual skill win this round?
They've got the opportunity to reset.
They need to stop the bleeding, right? They need to stop trying to just shove it into A every round.
Honestly, might have just been a good mind game by Newturn. Usually, you see success.
I'm actually surprised. You know, I'm playing against Effies a lot. I'm surprised they're letting this alarm bot sit mid up. Not shocking it.
Penny says, we'll take
oh, there you go.
Back.
There's Penny. He's back.
Penny already good for one. They make the noise, they get the kill.
They're out of here.
And they kind of split A there too. They made this guy watch tree
now he works his way up the
instead of just going all through main.
Earlier, that's going to give some away, and the door's down as well. It's so hard to get through that when you don't have the weaponry.
Unlucky.
And he's just going to stick the fight to him.
Oh,
Penny!
Oh my goodness.
Mike spoke it into existence.
They're out looking for blood.
It's not over yet.
I mean, Penny got his.
Onus is
so.
on Penny.
Timing?
How patient is he not able to land the burst? He gets cleaned up with the sheriff does, and it's gone absolutely as we
certainly
all
V1 wins this round, right?
At the beginning of this round, somehow V1 find themselves
Penny saved the round, man.
Yeah, committed
that
that too.
Out of V1, that pause could not have come at a better time.
Yeesh.
Again, if Newturn takes
that
a
might
round,
bite them.
version 1 stops the bleeding immediately. Somehow they come through, and a lot
that
of
was
the
so
times,
quick, the first one.
It's not a coin flip. It's just Penny coming through, making it.
I mean, this guy just
rounds,
look at those nuts.
The fact that but the fact that actually works is just oh my goodness.
It's hilarious, shotgun knives, but it's just the nuts this guy has to just go into a blind smoke like that.
I love the
Look how bummed this dude is. Look at his face, he's so bummed.
The other guy over there was just hyping him up.
Oh man, see that's a momentum changer too. Stop the bleeding.
I'll be alright.
Look at this mid setup. 2 pizza, 1 market.
Yeah.
Been back and forth. It seems like
Which
neither
is
team
kind of like
ready
why
to go away. quite yet. For version 1
I don't
here,
think.
while
I
it's
feel like
been
V1 hasn't
rocky,
really been going mid very often.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But why? Maybe
entire
because they're
way.
just assuming because they haven't gone mid.
Looking to work the middle of the map. There are two players.
Maybe it's a
from
read.
U-turn that are
No.
on there. You just saw Loud dash his way out.
This is
towards
good.
safety.
Wait, they're not going to
And
expect this guy.
that was strictly info grabbing for V1.
Oh no, the sky flash is gonna hurt.
They're
Suggest
looking like they're
waiting.
gearing for A. I hope this dude
Doesn't
clears
get any tag
wine
there.
with his molly.
Taking that back.
Oh,
Very
U-turn
maybe
just
they
knows
stars back.
apparently that
Yeah,
it's
look
A.
at that. They know, right? They started. U-turn started to rotate off. You saw Perry pull the stars back because they
I
know
wonder
at
why.
this point
Oh
that the
my
hit's
word.
gonna
I don't know, they had
rotate,
to tell.
and then that's a
Maybe
combination.
Killjoy heard them?
Look at Logic
Silva
just
Dart's
used the
also
dart
helping
in B
solidify
to
it,
make
I
sure that
think.
nobody was pushing
I
up.
think
Now
that's
they can
dude,
fully commit
They just cleared all
towards the A
outside B
side
for
of the
sure
map.
with the Silva
Perry's in a
Dart.
critical spot. Soloist as well.
Oh,
Solo
are
They
actually not
actually
gonna
didn't clear
clear this?
wine, bro.
Just aging
Oh
over
my
there in wine.
goodness.
Dougie, he gets it. Perry still stands tall in mid, and they had a lot of mid action before, so why would, you know, version 1 think there would still be some people there? Great job by New Turn to mix it up once again. 13 seconds onto this, and it looks like it's going to fizzle out.
Man,
for
one
version
Molly
1 here.
wine,
Suggest
and
has
this
a real
round's
good
different,
idea, but
right?
catches himself in the
100%.
air.
Yeah.
And Zalsis is going to hang out here.
But they're lineup
New
guys,
Turn
so
is
maybe they
really
wanted the
starting to
lineups
find
for late
their
round.
groove.
I don't
I
know.
think what we saw happen on Haven, most of
Yeah,
all,
but they
was
they
as
didn't really
version
clear
1
anything
took
V1
the
No.
though.
lead,
They didn't clear
got to
wine.
a
They
phase
like cleared
of
the guy
not
out pizza,
wanting
but they
to
didn't
lose
actually
play
push to
style.
clear
But when you
pizza or
play to not
market.
lose,
They
you're
never
not
had to fall
aggressive.
back.
You're not
Then the
controlling.
Silva Dart
You're
late
not
at
doing
B
things
let
that
them
are
just all
regular
rotate to
what
A.
you
They
would
knew
see
he could
for
be
New
wine
Turn.
as well because he was
Here,
outside B
they're playing
or
to
outside
win.
A main the
Once
entire
again, back in
time.
the driver's seat, feeling
It's kind of a
confident
cool
about
setup
the
though they
plays,
just did with the
and we're seeing
turret,
a much
putting in like
different
that
New Turn.
weird
What we
angle
expected
and then
to
peeking off the
see coming into
contact.
the series.
I kind of like that.
Absolutely.
Steal
And that's
it.
what has them in this
I
position.
would.
Again,
If
for
I
the
played
second
Killjoy,
time
I'd,
this map, they had the
that'd be
lead.
kind of nice.
For the last few, it's been
You
a
just
little
risk they
back
don't
and-
molly
a
you.
little
Because
back and
most
forth
teams usually
from
clear
both
it somehow.
squads, and V1 just hasn't really been able to find a way in. Riv, like New Turn, they've read them. They've been a step ahead of them for the majority of this half, and look at the space that Solo's taking away, ensuring that Locky
Damn, he got that pick in mid.
get that ult orb to bring that ultimate online. Now they haven't.
He pushed through the smoke again and die?
Power first. Power
No, the guy
first
both peeked off
tool
Cat.
at their
Either
disposal.
either he killed him
Oh.
through the smoke
Making things
or
looking
the
more
smoke
bleak for
wasn't up
V1
yet. I don't
here,
know.
And they've lost Penny already.
I think it faded or wasn't up because there's a jet smoke on Cat a second ago.
Slow
So I
move
think
up.
he got the kill
Arm's
and
already
just
been
dipped out.
confiscated. 4 ults on the side of version 1, 3 up here on the side of New Turn. All of those quite impactful for a site take. Still,
New Turn's
wall
taking
put
a
up on the
page out of
right
V1.
side. That push-up,
Gotta
though,
judge on short.
from Perry gives them a great idea that they can start leaning over.
Can't beat him,
towards
join
B.
him.
We see
I
Suggest
don't know.
again
This
for
is
New Turn back onto
they're not
Cat,
winning
and
this
this
round.
looks like it's going
V1.
to be
Yeah,
the
it's
execute
looking real
coming in, and
obvious.
Allow is ready.
The slaughter.
Allow already taking care of
Also,
Jamie.
why-
Solo was waiting for Vanity as well, getting
Why-
a taste of his own medicine.
This is so low. They've already like lost the round, just hoping to get lucky.
Not a
They
whole
had
lot of room
4
to work
alive
with,
there.
not a whole lot of room to breathe.
And now just nothing.
U-Turn's defenses have held up
Throwing
very
1B,
well.
throwing 1 Cat.
Of course, as
No
I say that,
way.
that
They're
means
gonna
get
win
the
off
GPs to drop
whiffs.
Solo.
They're gonna win off
Oh,
whiffs,
oh,
bro.
golly.
Are
No,
you-
that
They've
is
gotten on the
so.
site. They also
I mean,
have
they,
the
I think they're still gonna
lockdown.
lose,
That's
but
gonna give them a bit of
the
room
fact
to
that they
breathe,
got
but
the
no
site
suggest.
is crazy.
Oh, okay.
Wait, he just gets spammed.
Yep.
Oh, but the timing,
Wait, they're
the
going for
timing
it. They're going to stop the
just
plant through the Killjoy.
barely gets it down,
That's
but
crazy.
isn't able to do anything past that.
They,
I mean,
they should not even have
ha-
gotten in the site.
Yeah, I mean, hats off to take a
Absolutely
2v5
they do.
to a
That's gonna be closer
2v2
on
with a
deck.
bomb
Seekers
plant,
for
right?
Suggest.
Yeah.
Great
I can't believe they got
retake.
spammed.
Confident
If
play
he didn't get
there.
spammed, there was a
Version
chance.
1, you can see
Big
just
chance.
how
I'm not really
scary
sure
these
why he
rounds can
planted
be
not
for
safe there
New
too.
Turn
I guess he just
people just coming up
expected
with
since
2,
the Killjoy ult was
3Ks
down
on
that
these site
they
takes in
weren't
the
going to
last
even
moment. So
contest
New
it,
Turn
but
reacting so
if he
well
plants
in
safe, I feel like
instances where might
they
be down in numbers
probably just
immediately or even
win
in
that round
numbers,
maybe.
and then
Or at
playing
least
it to
it's
their favor.
winnable.
Yeah, there we go. Some gentleman's warfare. Yell nice. That's what we love to see. I absolutely love everything we've been getting out of the player cams. It's so fun to watch these players, and they look like they're having a blast here. New Turn, a little bit more so on this map than the last one, I'd say, Doug. As
Valorant.
they have, like you said, 11-9 and close to that game point.
Yeah, and V1, they have a mixed buy here. You see a couple
You like the Odin meta, Shroud? You like watching it?
Yeah, it's
shares,
great.
Not what they're going to want to bring
Actually?
into this thing, and
Yeah.
you kind of feel
It's
that
interesting.
pressure as New Turn. At one point,
I like
one
that it's
round
just
away,
another
excuse
thing
me,
to think about.
from being on map point. point, this is
and that's why I also like
good.
the Guardian, because the Guardian can sometimes be a counter to that. Because when you wallbang with a Guardian, dude, you counter spam that Odin. Oh my god. So
I
much
see
damage.
the
You could two-shot
Cosmic
somebody.
Divide.
Yeah,
Viper
through the same
pit
wall.
strat available
Double
for
headshot him.
version 1. They love to do this. It's kind of one of my favorite combos to see because you're just on the other side of Cosmic Divide. And you see this wall grow through it. It is a save round. I don't know if they'll try to execute it here. Allow coming up with almost 2 as Effies and Penny trade back.
Well, dude, they've already invested the Hunter's Fury. What more are they willing to invest as they're getting mowed down? But things are really being traded back and forth.
Solo?
Vanity's alone.
You forget one was side, or?
Good for one.
Yep, he did.
Vanity, the
Completely
captain, version
forgot.
1.
He's old. I mean, come
Trying
on.
to make some
Okay, yeah, he's old. He's
my
old.
god.
Dude, what?
Clutching a damn good
You guys
one
turned
at
into a
that,
turret
as
for a
Vanity
second.
gets
Oh my
three.
Up
god.
top.
Enemies busted.
Just crouch and
What a
sit still,
response from North
spamming.
American representatives.
What can't this man
That's a tilter
do?
too, dude. People are like, Solo, what the
Honestly.
fuck are you doing, bro?
Cat ears leading the team, calling the shots.
The last
making
2
the
rounds
shots.
are.
Holy
I don't think
moly, the pressure's on, and it
the
just
V1 should have
feels
even been close to winning.
like ankle weights for him, nothing more.
Like if Solo just has his gun out there,
Just
he
the-
kills Vanity.
the
That dude has a Spectre
consideration.
underneath.
In the
Oh.
in the Spectre Dwarbala.
Spectre
You know
versus
what I mean,
Odin.
Doug?
I do.
Kayota. Let's go. 11 to 10 here, New Turn. Like you said, the economy's going to be a bit in shambles, but we'll see if New Turn can right the ship.
Man, that was a
V1's
very
finding a way to
important
do it.
round, actually.
Look,
They
they're
don't have
dialing
money.
up something a bit more aggressively here, understanding they have U-turn on the ropes as they're going to try to dash their way in, but the Hunter's Fury coming out from Lakia, looking to equalize.
Oh, what is happening?
Suggest playing
Get this
down low.
replay off my
He's gonna
screen.
drop
I can't
as
see the
Vanity
Jesus.
fully
Either
cracked
way,
that
they
bad
won
boy
it.
open like an egg.
No
You've got
guns
Solo
versus
on the
guns.
flank, but you've got Jamie's just a step
What
ahead.
a game
As
right
Lakia's
now.
left
Actually,
alone. Now,
wait, didn't
yes,
someone
all he had
invest
was
in this? I
classic,
think they had
but
a gun.
I think you
One person-
really
I
have
think
to
it was their
stress the
Skybot
importance
Phantom
of
low
the
armor.
previous round, as we mentioned it from a
Take a peek.
financial
I wish they would
perspective,
show money in
that
this.
very well could decide the map
Knowing they
and
don't.
the series.
One of the most impactful rounds.
Right
for
here,
sure.
where's the money?
The fact that
I think it
has
comes up
been
towards, like, the
twice
very
now,
end of
even
freeze
more
time for,
times
like,
throughout
a
the
couple
series,
seconds.
that V1
Yeah,
is
they need more
able to
time on
just
the money.
pull it
Money's
back
important.
on the next
Yeah.
round while being down and
I love how
money.
Right
even
now, it'd
even
be-
though they've like
Box
lost
from
a
the
lot of
clutch
these
the
A
other day,
rounds,
they're
they're
just
still
hiding
just
right
hitting
under
it.
the feet of his opponents. Clutches that.
They're
as
sticking
the
to
They're
it.
just, their mental's not phased. Like I love that. It seems like New Turn, like based on face cams alone, that they kind of get shocked a little bit.
You can see the frustration, right?
Yeah.
When he's around. Yeah.
But whenever you look at V1, it literally looks like they're just happy to be there. Like genuinely, like
What is
no
it? Okay,
cap.
what is this meme? What am I missing?
Mike said that was talking some ish about Brazil just happy to be at the or no, right? That's what it was. Brazil.
It's
just being
because
happy to be at
it's because
land
one of the
and not
Brazilian
trying to win.
teams basically said they don't watch any of the matches they like prior to this, during this. They're not watching or studying or anything. And then the meme basically, they're happy to be there. That's it. Doesn't matter. They're just having a good time.
I don't even know if it's true, but I believed it because Ryan said it. Freakazoid said that there was an interview where Brazilian said, like a Brazilian coach or something says they weren't studying anything or watching VODs or anything like that. And then Mike was just like, yeah, they're just happy to be there. They don't care about winning.
It's true, man. Sometimes that's all it's about. You're just having a good time. That's my whole life. Happy to be there. Happy to be playing.
Solo's got to go big, good for one.
Did he just run and gun that guy, dude? He didn't stop moving.
Yep.
He's
Have easy
Yep.
access onto A here.
Wow. Insta shutdown.
That would have been so huge, dude.
Well, Suggestion's bombed right there.
What? Oh my god.
What a
No.
6 feet under.
What a
You will
legend.
not go away.
No.
That's a
They
Chad.
don't-
That's a Chad play right there, dude.
No, they don't lose the round like
Fuck
that.
your Molly. I'm going through.
The Molly and just absolutely no fear, no care.
Play by Lakia.
Wow.
That's one of those situations where if you go slow too, you definitely lose, I feel like.
And then
He's just like, fuck it, I'm sending it.
On the play. And these are the plays right here. And they realized it was happening when they heard him running. But
Zelsis and abilities in his hand, taking fights.
Man,
Name
that
a
is
better duo.
a hype round, dude. Oh my
And
god.
you just solve the puzzle so quick.
Now they're frustrated. They're like,
That's
now
the tilt.
now they're tilted.
Look at those faces.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I mean, how can you not get tilted at that? That's crazy.
Sometimes that shit happens. It's not like they misplayed it. They just didn't expect this dude to fly out heaven.
New turn.
Balls of steel right there from that guy.
Divide
At such a
comes up
crucial
immediately.
point
The pressure's
of
on
the
for
map
version 1 to see
to
how
just
New Turn
jump
reacts.
out, dude.
Well, think about
Look
like
up there,
the
there's no other
kill,
positioning, so this
Sky
is
killed the
not fake.
Viper
It
before the
really seems
Viper
like
all
they
even
wanna
went
go
down
this
too.
way.
That was
And he's
probably
gonna
like
dash his way forward.
That was another big thing that happened. That
not good there, but allows Phantom was.
That's a big whiff right there.
No.
Trying to stick the matter to him.
And they have a counter killjoy ult.
They missed the utility too to flush him out.
But the thing is, there's no
and he's getting healed. Oh wait, they didn't miss. It's just not hitting up on top of the bug. I thought it would.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's Sova right now. Effie's needs to save his shocks for this Killjoy ult, but he just wasted
Why
it.
did
So.
Killjoy not?
And wait, Killjoy also didn't ult.
He just ran in. What? Solo's so old. Holy shit!
Oh, I actually can't believe he didn't just throw his ult there.
But he probably wanted to. He probably wanted to get closer to do it.
No, you don't do that though. You just do it the way that you can. Why would you do that?
And even if you're gonna risk it, you don't risk it by running in first. If anything, I just take the safe ult. Yeah, you take the safe ult.
Everybody trading.
Oh my god! What a toss!
Of plays to come down to an overtime now.
The fact that they win the 2 rounds ago the way they did, and then they lose that round like that, I don't even know what to expect anymore.
New Turn to pull themselves back from that first map.
Hats off to V1.
Just absolutely forget about it and now put
because they didn't look after that last tilter to actually come back. I mean,
they had a plan. It's not like they were just tilted and then they just like rushed. They you can tell they used their utility correctly, their ults correctly, and they had a plan. So. Shit, if that was old C9, we're running in. Losing the map.
Let's see what we got, Doug.
Am I right?
Operating in the hands of Penny because of the
again.
overtime rules. He's not going to have
next. See you next round.
He's just going to be rocking that glass cannon. See that smoke go up, go down. I think,
Damn.
Riv, I think he saw it. I think he saw Solo's gun.
Solo's gonna rewatch that if they lose this and be like, really? I'm trolling.
I can't think of any other explanation other than they wanted the better
like
ult.
a Christmas tree, there's so much there, but Allow somehow gets through undetected anyway.
We're
finally seeing some aggression out of New Turn, not A.
I love it.
It's their turn now. It's their turn now.
Come on, New Turn, bring it to a third. But at the same time, come on, NA, they ain't shit.
And here comes the rest of the play.
You know?
Great job by New Turn setting up the post plant. This is going to be a tough one.
Oh, Solo on this huge lurk. Check the mini-map.
On the flank as well. They don't move. This may be ugly. Bandit already good for one. Suggest trades it back out.
It's gonna be too late
joins in on the fun.
No, it is not.
Oh, let's go Solo!
Solo on Penny.
He's got
Solo on Vanity.
I'm out the 1v1 and a lot of things just
Now
happen.
it's Effie's. Effie's once again in a 1v1.
No way.
I mean,
No way.
he's just so solid.
The clutch king. Are you kidding me?
This guy's insane on this map.
You gotta hit some jiggles there. Like you gotta jiggy him out a little bit. You can't just.
I mean, you have so much time on the defuse.
Yeah, exactly. At least give him the half or something.
And Effie's is. He's usually not their star, but man, he is playing real well this map and event.
Version 1's retake. Oh my word.
He has 28 frags right now. He's banging fools through the floor. 180, clutching.
Right, and like you look at this
V1
looks damn good.
How does what happened, bro?
It looked like V1 was losing that, but somehow it turned into a 1v1.
How cracked out he can be, but he's not the first
That
person.
was just fragging on site though. To be fair, we missed a couple of kills on the T-Chores.
Yeah, I think they got like Sova scanned under heaven. They got
Yeah, one did underneath, and then the other one I think just won a fight on the guy heaven.
Just all out play. He has been able to do it when called upon. 13 to 12, Doug. This could be it for New Turn in the upper bracket here.
They're hitting
Version 1 looking to solidify a game point.
Oh.
All right, the hard hit onto B. The dash comes through.
They saw all 5. They know they're 5B.
Shocker trying to clear them out.
It's all in the frags now.
But Solo big.
Solo 1-2 though.
The gravity well is going to try to pull Zelsis out.
We might be going to another OT.
He's going to go Solo. How much more?
Dude, this guy
It's looking pretty likely.
Solo just ran up the sidewalk by himself. Just one.
He kills 4. He kills 4.
He could win. No way. Well,
It's possible. He has alarm bot still, but.
Cloudburst denying info. No, he's not able to do it.
That's awkward because you only see like half his body. Not even, right?
And your brain is like, oh, I want to just not spam right away to the box.
That yell caused 3 coworkers to look at me funny because I'm playing you on speakers on low volume. I'm sorry. That yell wasn't like weird or anything. Like if you think I'm weird, then you're just weird. You never just hit a good stretch that you just have to like
33 years of
you just gotta
life
go
experiences in his brain.
What a game. What a map 2 we have so far.
He's gotta make up for that in the
turning on
ult.
the afterburners
Yeah.
to keep it going.
He'll win you some and he'll lose you some, but
as we go into round 27.
when he wins you some, it'll be pretty.
Yeah,
At
this
least.
guy killed 2 at Switch and then just runs up sidewalk, doesn't even wait for his team, kills 2 more on
I mean, he
site.
might win you some because he lose you some. You know?
There you go.
Because like the plays that he does to lose you some, those turn into wins,
As much like we
right?
saw
Because like think if
Chess
he
move,
didn't get kills there on that lane aggression, he just would have looked like an idiot.
out the middle as they
True.
try
I think that's just his style.
allow
you
his
know?
taking
But
that
at the
space,
same
and
time,
again, allows not able to do
You're not
anything with
guaranteed
it.
any round, even if he gets 4.
Fake on B right now from New Turn. Fake on B.
Oh
Vision
no,
one-
no,
Vision one,
no!
version one
You
is
know
set up
Solo
on the
didn't see
Sova
Penny there, but
Dome.
Penny saw
So
Solo.
there's
Yep.
not much of a bite. We can see the rotation
That's
from
a
Vanity
bummer.
right now.
Yep.
That's a
And
bummer.
all the way back across. That thwarts the entirety of the play.
Thwart.
Spike's not.
I
supposed to
learned
show
what that
like
word
that.
meant.
Unfortunately, that was seen by Penny.
Because of Marvel
Now,
Champions.
New Turn have to come up with a second play on the round.
Yes.
On the benefit for New Turn here is that they had mid control, right? So they can invest back that way easily. Although things went a little bit sideways, they can adjust with just over 40
At
seconds
least we got a
left
game on our hands.
in the
at
round. It
least.
seems like they're trying to cut
Lakia.
noise and potentially work their way around.
Hello?
Lakia
Did Discord die?
deep in, and
Nope.
how many times did we
Nope.
see
Okay.
Lakia
NA
cause
internet?
problems from this exact
Yeah.
spot in
feel it.
regulation time? And by golly, he's
Are
doing
you
it again.
still
If he
in
drops,
Mich?
that's not a safe
Same.
way to go.
Michigan?
And
Yeah,
that should
yeah.
give them a bit more room, them being new turn.
Did you forget
to try
Michigan?
waiting on the
Yeah.
spike
No, I
jump.
just no, I didn't
To
like
take
forget
down,
Michigan. I
so
just wasn't
they've
sure if
gotta
it was
go A
Michigan.
here.
You know.
There's
Yeah,
really no other
I'm
option, and they're
still
walking
here.
into Penny's
Why is
operator.
Vanity
The
in
jiggle,
no man's
the
land
knife,
right there?
Nothing
What?
showing. Great patience out of Penny, but his position's been given away. He has to
We're gonna
dash out.
lose
Zelsa's
off
good
that.
for one.
Nah,
7
Zelsa's
bullets
got
left.
it.
5 seconds left on the clock. They've got to get the spike down. Perry
gotta-
just playing in the
Never
nick of
mind.
time, but
Suggest
comes
is
in.
feeling it.
Oh
Spike goes down
no.
now.
The
It's on
whiff.
Jamie.
Not
Seeker
like
giving his
this.
position away.
Jammies ain't gonna win this round.
Has to come up.
Dude,
Jamie's
he has no
good
utility
for
player
one.
on
The kill
either.
gets traded.
Vanity
New
kind of
turn.
just got caught.
Take the
I don't know
lead.
what he was thinking, but
Beautifully
he was
played
like in the
by New
middle
Turn there.
of nowhere for
The
no
double
reason
peek
with
is
like
all you
15
needed.
seconds
They
left.
walked out together, hip
Also,
and hip.
Penny. I
Great
feel like Penny
fundamental
gave
play to
up
secure the round, but
like
it means
that position,
so
having a jet
much.
dash still.
Match point.
I don't know if I was a huge fan of that.
Side of New Turn here
He could have
as
just
version
kind of walked
1
across instead of dashing,
looking
maybe.
to
He
keep
just-
this one
Yeah.
alive for themselves.
Did you like right there? Did you see where Suggest just one shot
What a
Vanity?
map.
No.
This is
He
been-
was-
my
he
goodness,
died
it's
in the
delivered,
front
and
of
this
A
was
main.
kinda like the tail of the
He's
tape,
just
right?
walking
This is what
around there
people
for
were
some reason.
excited
I don't know.
for
Maybe
and
he's trying to get to
hoping
A main,
for in
but
this matchup.
Yep.
like 15
And Doug, I
seconds left.
question,
It's probably
what
not the
was
time.
New Turn's
Dude, New Turn is
second
hyped
strat?
up. I
I
love
was gonna say,
it.
I love they just stand up and they're just
Oh my
cheering
word,
themselves
been
on. I
able to
love
do it
that.
after
Yeah.
quite a bit of
Yeah, they're not
utility
out of it.
On aim. On out aiming. Version 1. Here we go. Round 28.
Version 1 backs against the wall. Jamie's got messed up there, man. He's going to have to peel back a little bit, but Penny is taking the middle of the map. No, the nano swarm's there.
Oh.
The
Backs him up
crunch.
a bit,
Oh
but they still
my
clear it.
God.
Anyway, Lakia mows down 2 members of version 1.
Wait.
As now he's anchoring still
Is
back
that
on the
Odin?
site, retreats to safety, 1 point away from having the 100 free. Keep that in mind. The
They gotta help him from
drone comes up
the
big
back.
as
They're gonna win
well.
this map. They're gonna win this map.
12 seconds
They
left.
are winning this map.
That smoke was so good for him, though.
Swing out.
And they
Version
came through
1's
at the
left
same
to
time.
very little as Vanity as he's trying to keep it
Dude,
alive.
what
Oh,
a
no,
map.
It's not gonna happen.
Wild.
Oh my push
So
around.
many trades
They
going
got
onside
beaten, They
Jesus.
got battered, but they're the last ones standing on a set.